Yep. You already know. We getting ready to do it. We getting ready to do it. You already know. You under there?
Man, Kobe Cole.
Kobe with Oscars.
Cole.
Let's see LeBron copy
That's
this.
what I'm saying. Kobe Cole.
On the Kobe side of the game.
Yeah, he's on the Kobe side of the game.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Kobe Cole, man. Crazy last night when they called his name. I was like, what? It's Kobe Bryant.
Hey, let me see. Hey, hold on. Let me. Yeah. Let's bring that. Let's bring it back.
When he retired, he wrote a letter to basketball. For like he knew this was going to be his last season, so he wrote a letter to basketball saying goodbye. So he took that letter and made a short film out of it, animated film. And that film was awesome, actually.
It is. That animation is tight.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
Right. He got the dude who scored Star Wars to do the music.
On the Virgo side of the game.
Man, he is, yeah. No, the guy who did the music for Star Wars, the first all the Star Wars movies, he did the music for Kobe's movie. I know, right?
1212. Hey, Justin Bostic, thank you for the donation. Can you guys hear the music? Can you hear me? Is it crispy out here? Can you hear me, the music, everything? I just need to know, YouTube, because we're going live in 4 minutes. I need to make sure everything is right. Can you hear the music, and can you hear me? Let me type it then. Can you? Yeah? Can you hear the music and me?
Jordan was a little more alpha than he was, and Jordan was kind of gangstering him a little bit. he took from the Kobe side of Funky Cats into being great.
Yep. All right. I'm telling you right now, share this. Everybody, share it, like it, hit the super chat. We need those super chat donations. Big things are in the wake. We need your help. We need you guys to be supportive of the movement. We got a nice little collection of current events that we're going to cover today. It's going to be lit. We got 3 minutes before we go live on Dash Radio. This is the behind the scenes until we get ready.
I thought it was 10.
Timmy Tight Top just showed up.
Is it 10?
I fuck with my homeboy, though. He's Timmy Tight Top. He keeps his upper body so lit that every T-shirt is tight. The ginger grenade.
No, the dude who scored the movie was John.
Yep.
John Williams.
Can you turn up my headphones over here?
The guy who scored Star Wars.
Because this shit ain't slapping enough for me. I be wanting shit to bang boogie. Yes. 2 minutes before we go live, the Zowhat Morning Show. Oh, man, that's a good lineup the way you got it. I see you. Yo, what up, young lady? I see y'all coming in. 1 2 1 2.
Oh, yeah. It's going crazy.
Yeah.
It's going crazy.
We're going to get Geoff Brown to sit down right where Hassan is.
Yep, that's where he sits.
Marvel.
We got 60 seconds before we go live. Somebody got to turn their mics down. Yours is on liquidation over here. Jesus. But you got to turn it down some. It's too loud. It's going to get the feedback. 1 2 1. Hey, y'all love that Love Matters CD? Oh, you was slapping the dashboard. All right, here we go. Let's go live at 11 on the nose. Bam.
Okay, got it.
Listen, I don't know why y'all don't go out and just do shit in mass. Everybody got to sneak around and, oh yeah, I heard it. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, do it in mass.
This is for this.
All right. We're about to go live. Ladies and gentlemen, you already know what it is. It's 11 o'clock straight up on the West Coast. Zoe Williams, the voice of reason, is back in the building. Hey, the Zowhat Morning Show is right at you. Mid-morning. Maybe this should be the Zowhat Brunch Show, because it's not really morning. It's definitely not morning on the East Coast. You under dig? This is the Zowhat Brunch Show. No, it's not. It's a Zowhat Morning Show. I don't give a fuck. Anyway, we back in the building. We're about to get into a gang of current events. Myself, Kev, Geoff Brown, who is notoriously late. I mean, he's late for his own show.
Oh, well, all right. If he's consistent, then great.
He's consistent with being late.
If he's consistent, then great.
Seriously, I start his show for him on numerous occasions.
That's hilarious.
I'll be sitting in there like, hey, y'all.
That's hilarious.
He'll be here in a minute. Welcome to the Inappropriate Hour with Zoe Williams. You know, it's crazy, man. But Geoff Brown, he's a great guy. He'll be here shortly. I see everybody coming into our chat room live right now. Again, hit the like button, hit the share button, and of course, hit that super chat. Listen, you already know how we start the shows. We do it by promoting Black-owned businesses. I'm live. You talking in your mic, pimp. Jesus. All right. We do it by promoting Black-owned businesses. This is how we get down. Let me start right now. These are dummy bottles now because I don't have any more. He sent me like 8, 9 cases. I've drank them all. All right. These are gone. These are dummy bottles. There's nothing else left. All right. You gotta get Total Package Energy. You underdig? You gotta get Total Package Energy. It is an energy shot, 0 sugar, 0 carbs, enhanced with vitamins, natural ingredients, and amino acids. It is an energy boost, neural enhancer, stamina sustainer, and antioxidant. Community empowerment. I need you guys to go get 75 cases. Listen, it's hundreds of people in here. 75 cases. $29 for 12 in a case. It's worth it, man. 75 cases. Can we do 75 cases today? TotalPackageEnergy.com. Go there right now. Tell them Zoe sent you. Please, please, please support this most important product. Listen, I wouldn't promote it if I didn't believe in it. I use it daily. It keeps me on fire. It keeps me rolling. Get it now. Total Package Energy. Support the movement. Also, sitting in studio live is the homeboy Hassan McCullough, Dina Love,
Here.
Weed Juice. Hey,
Here.
What up?
I've been seeing people talk about Weed Juice, talking about how good it tastes.
You already know it tastes good.
I know it tastes good, but it feels better to get confirmation outside of myself. Because
This
I
is
can
true.
say some shit tastes good and it'd be nasty as hell to everybody else.
True.
There's a lot of people saying Weed Juice is the shiznit.
Well,
Middle vein.
I made this for the flavor, flavor and for the nutritional value. I don't make stuff that's nasty.
That's what listen, somebody told
Except
me
that
some
coconut
shit, right?
I'm
I'm gonna be honest. Did somebody just give us $100? I don't know. Did they? Is that $100? I don't know. DKK sent $100. It looks like $100. I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. It says, "Can the Galactus? What is this? Is that Galalicatus? I don't know. Is that Galactus? Galactus Movement, get a shout out. Spiritual teachings. There's your shout out.
There you go.
There it is. Good looking.
If you said the name right.
If I said the name right, I don't know. Is that
Yeah.
Galactus? It looks like Galactus, man. Spiritual teachings. We'll give him a shout.
Galactus.
So let me
That's
say this, man. That weed juice is amazing. And let me hip you to this.
Right.
I was talking to this dude, and this dude was like, "Man, you gotta be on this vegan tip, man, because they trying to kill us. They trying to poison us. They gonna kill us." Woo, woo. I said, "Nigga, where you get your shit? Your vegan shit? Did you grow it? Because if you getting it from Whole Foods, motherfucker, your ass is susceptible to some poisonous shit too."
Yes.
You acting like your Whole Foods shopping is some type of safety net, my nigga.
It's safer than the other bullshit.
Then he was like, "Yo, man." I said, "Look, I don't eat the vegan shit because it's nasty.
It is nasty.
That shit is disgusting."
It is nasty.
Well, they do make some stuff that's all right.
I've been vegan for 2 weeks now. That shit is nasty.
And then he was like, and then he was like, "You just like chemicals." I said, "Cause chemicals taste good,
Good to the
motherfucker.
motherfucker.
I'ma eat a gang of chemicals, my nigga.
Dude, you
And
know,
I'ma
It tastes
die.
awesome, man. Oh, shit.
I'm up out of here.
Hey,
I'ma
man,
die."
Suffering for 2 weeks.
the boy was trying to be positive, man. You should have helped him
No,
out.
but I told him, don't try to sell me on chemicals being nasty. I know chemicals is nasty. That's what, or they taste good.
But listen, man, when it comes to being a vegan, I'd rather have vegetables and fruit and like nuts. I don't need you to make no tempeh and stuff like that. I don't
But
like
see,
that stuff.
this is why I say your stuff is good stuff
Tempeh is good though.
because weed juice tastes delicious.
Right.
If weed juice tasted like the regular vegan fare, I'd be like, "Man, get that shit out of here."
This
See,
is true.
when
the
I was a
regular vegan
kid,
fare.
let's just be honest. When I was a kid, I preferred Kool-Aid
Oh my god.
and juice
Yes.
over water.
Hell yeah.
Fuck what you going through, nigga. Kool-Aid and
with
juice
half a pound of sugar.
was fire. You understand?
It was the greatest.
Kool-Aid and juice was fire. I don't care what nobody got to say. Now,
Yeah.
as I grew up, I was like, shit, I need water. I started to appreciate water. I like water, and I started drinking water. But if you give a kid a choice,
They
Man.
man. Kool-Aid.
What's that Dave Chappelle shit where he talk about the purple stuff in the kid? He said the Sunny
Yes.
Delight. He said,
Yes.
and they run and they open it and they open the refrigerator. He said, I have some Sunny D and some purple stuff. And he said the black dude looking at, I'll have that purple stuff. He's like,
That
"Oh,
was on the Netflix series.
and I'm just saying, how many of you motherfuckers remember being a kid, being dehydrated than a motherfucker off of Sunny Delight? Running in the house,
Yep.
in and out, keep getting some
Yep.
more of that shit. That shit had you
that shit
thirsty
is
than a
sugar than
motherfucker.
a sugar.
The sugar and the salt content.
But
that's in
I'm
it.
saying all of that to say, this weed juice shit is the closest thing to the wrong thing.
Yes.
The closest thing
This
to
right
the
here,
wrong thing.
orange, you glad your skin looks great. Orange, apple, carrot, celery, ginger is fire. Weed juice. Listen, are
Hey,
there?
It's the Be Peerless.
What up?
Oh, that one's
this-
sick
the
too.
Be Peerless, y'all.
But we can't open these.
Said be fearless.
Is that what it is?
Yes, be fearless.
We can't
fearless.
open these and drink
got
these in the
parents, so be
studio.
fearless.
All right.
So you guys can get your 10% off when you apply the code Zowhat. You get 10% all day long.
Yeah.
And if you spend over $100, you get 20% if you got 20% off juice. That's
Wow.
required. You have to spend over $100.
Well, shit.
20% off
Get
juice.
$100 worth of juice.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm with it, 100%, man. Now, somebody say you can damn near chew Sunny Delight.
Hell yeah.
All right, so look,
He said you could choose something.
Yes.
everybody want to play games, right? I have gotten nothing but powerful feedback from Love Matters Revealed. Me and Dr. Alan Berger are slapping people upside the dome piece. And let me tell you something. I think flattery or imitation is the highest form of flattery, but I don't like it. I want people to cite me. People are reading this and listening to this CD and then going on YouTube and quoting me, but not saying where it came from. Come on, man. Let's respect the work. We putting the work in, but social media basically says if I heard it on YouTube, I can use it because YouTube isn't or the internet or social media isn't a credible source. And now everybody relationship is a mirror. You understand? Now, if you get a copy of the Relationship Dismount, my book, I quote where relationship is a mirror comes from Krishnamurti. I quote him. I quote the book. I cite the book. Cite where you got your information. See, this is one thing that I don't like about people in our community. Sometimes we so anxious to try to teach some shit that we just learned, that we haven't mastered, that we just out here proselytizing a piece of information that we haven't experienced yet. You know what I'm saying? You know them niggas. Motherfucker become a Muslim 2 weeks later. This nigga done changed his dress. He wearing a jalabia.
El Malik Shabazz.
Now all of a sudden he trying to teach. Wait a minute. Learn this shit before you start teaching.
I don't understand that.
Nigga, have you read the Quran all the way through?
Thank you.
114 chapters? Did you get that together?
Did you research where it came from?
Did you research where it came from? Have you challenged the belief? Do you speak the language? No. Nigga, 3 weeks after converting, brother, you need Allah in your life. Well, hold on. You just met Allah down at the...
You need Allah in your life. You need Allah in your life.
Down at the swap meet. You just met Allah.
You made him at the swap meet.
Do you get what I'm saying? We got to start quoting and citing where we get this information. Anybody who is serious about information, they respect the sources that they've studied. If you look in the back of my book, The Relationship Dismount, I have a bibliography. There are a list of books that I reference in The Relationship Dismount. That is showing respect to the people that I quote, right? That is a form, that's what the academicians do. The academics will say, oh, I quoted this person, I quoted that person. You give people their credit. I done put some new information out on the relationship side of the game. Me and Dr. Alan Berg, PhD. We just put this out and the CD is fire. Go to my website right now and order your copy. If you order today, I mail tomorrow. Tomorrow is my mail day. So anybody who wants to get their copy, expeditiously, you can do that now by going to my website, iamzowilliams.com, and get your copy of Love Matters Revealed. Now, the other thing I need to promote, yeah. It's no longer in my hands. The Relationship Dismount, How to Stick the Landing When Exiting a Toxic Relationship. The physical copies are now available on Amazon.com. All right? You can get a physical copy. Now, I'm not responsible for mailing out your copy. Now, I will say this. Although this is a great convenience to me, right? This is a great convenience to me, right? I don't have to mail this out. I'm not making nowhere near as much money as I was making when I was mailing out my own physical copies.
I'm sure. Amazon, you got them on Amazon now, right?
Yeah, Create Space is taking over, everything, right? So I'm like, okay, I'm not making nowhere near as much per copy. But I still need you guys to go out. And purchase this book, the paperback version of The Relationship Dismount from Amazon.com. Number one, because I need it to trend on Amazon.com. When it trends on Amazon.com, what they tend to do is they promote your book for you when you start trending. They will place this book next to Eckhart Tolle's book, or next to Deepak Chopra, or next to Iyanla Van Zant. So we need, and listen now, this isn't an unfair ask here. I need 50 copies to sell today. 50 copies. There's way more than 50 people in here right now. Go to Amazon.com and order The Relationship Dismount, How to Stick the Landing When Exiting a Toxic Relationship. All right? I really need that help. I need you guys to do that ASAP. We need 50 copies to move today. And I can follow how many copies are moving and give you guys an update during the show. All right? So I appreciate that. Now let me see. Android Home. I got a pair of Android Homes on my feet right now. Android Home is a luxury sneaker brand. Android like the phone. Ohm, HOMME.com, AndroidOhm.com. Listen, if you go to Android Home and you order a pair of their luxury sneakers, and these luxury sneakers are not just being called luxury sneakers just for the sake of it. This dude is in Saks Fifth Avenue. He's in Barney's. He sells his shoes sell right next to Gucci, Prada, Louis Vuitton, all of that. You under dig? You feel me? He already doing it on a global level, and I'm just trying to introduce his brand to his people. Designs them here in LA, but they are handmade in Italy.
Italia.
You under dig? You put my name, Zoe Williams, in there when you order in the discount section. It's a discount code. You put it in my name, you get 25% off of anything you buy. Man, come on. That's the hookup. So I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Let me throw it to Kev real quick because I know he's got something to promote. Let's do it, Kev.
Yeah, the Face of the Dragon documentary, you guys. I just released that on the Real Nagas YouTube channel, so you can go check that out. That's YouTube.com/Real Nagas. And for more documentaries, if you want to see those documentaries, I will be releasing those on my Patreon channel. So go to patreon.com/Real Nagas and subscribe, and you'll be the first to be able to see those videos. Also, once you see that documentary, because it is off the chain, you're going to want to buy some gear. So go to realnagas.com and get the hookup with the Dragon Moore and the Phoenix Moore gear. And when you when you subscribe to Patreon, part of that money will be donated to the Cop Stop Guardian app. So we need all the money that we can get so we can get it done.
All righty. It's about to go down in the town. Zoe Williams is going to take a quick music break. We're just going to let these beats play that I have. We're going to take a quick music break. And when we come back, we're getting into today's current event topics. Man, we got a lot of shit to cover. It's about to be crazy, about to get our opinion on everything that's popping. You're listening to the Zowhat Morning Show. I am Zoe Williams. It's going down in the town. We'll holler in a couple of seconds. Deuces. Ladies and gentlemen, the Zowhat Morning Show back in the building. A lot is happening in the news. Today's our current event day. Oh, God. We got current event topics. I want to speak on them. Black Panther. Ooh.
Killing the game.
$65 million
Killing the game.
in its third week.
Domestic. Isn't that domestic?
Shh. These motherfuckers out here raking in the yaper. You know they gonna have another one, right?
Oh,
They
yeah.
gotta have
Oh, yeah.
another one.
He get 2 more movies.
Yes.
He gets 2 more movies.
But see, here's the problem with that. Because you already know how I go down, right? Hold on, let me get another one. Let me get another one right now. I need a
he has
another
a 5-movie deal, actually.
He does.
Yeah.
No, but this is what I'm saying. Let me get this one right here. Yeah.
Infinity.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. When Hollywood gets involved, they rush shit because it's a hit. Oh, we gotta get another one out right now. Here we go. This shit worked. Let's get another one. And then they get a bunch of knockoffs.
Right.
Okay, Warner Brothers. Oh, nigger movies work. Who's in our nigger superhero roster?
Black Lightning.
Okay, Black Lightning movie, right? Because that's how you know how Hollywood get down. Hollywood's like, yo, shit, this shit worked. Well, if this shit worked, let's get some movies out.
Yep.
So I think you're going to see Green Lantern,
Yeah.
the Black Green Lantern.
It was supposed to be Common.
It's not gonna be.
Nigga, it bet not be Common.
It was supposed to be Common. Common was gonna be Green Lantern. Look that
Common
shit up.
is my nigga. I fuck with Common 100%. Love his music, even love him as an actor. Nah, my nigga. Not Green Lantern, homie.
Yeah.
And even say it is Common and he pulls it off and he does a fantastic job. I'll just be
Right.
wrong.
Right.
But I just wouldn't peg Common.
To be
as
Black
Green Lantern.
Green Lantern.
No.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at Idris Elba as Green Lantern.
I want him to be 007 though.
Yeah, me too.
That ain't gonna happen. That's not gonna happen.
Yeah, it will.
Again, that's a white superhero. Okay, it's not gonna happen. And Green Lantern is a white superhero
really,
too.
yeah.
However,
They have black.
they didn't already
right.
established him as a black comic,
Right. Exactly.
and the black comic
Yep.
is hella popular.
Right.
And some would even argue that the black comic book version of Green Lantern is more
Right.
popular than Hal
Yep.
Jordan.
Hal Jordan.
Some would argue that. You in the dig? Some would argue that. So they didn't already cross the black line when just like they crossed the black line when they made Spider-Man.
Right.
What's his Morales, the little black boy. Yeah, Spider-Man's black. This is a new Spider-Man. He's black. Miles Morales. They didn't already did that.
Wait a minute. What?
No. You talking
Oh, y'all
about
not
in
hip
in
to the comic?
in the cartoon.
They
Oh,
coming with
yes.
that Miles Morales movie.
Right.
Don't get it twisted. Little black boy as Spider-Man. Don't get it twisted. In an alternate universe, it's coming, my nigga.
Right.
It's coming.
They do.
A black Spider.
Now they ain't never did nothing
Cartoon.
black.
It's an anime.
They've never did anything black with 007. 007 is white superhero. Like you ain't gonna never see a black Superman. You're just not gonna see it. You're not gonna see a black Batman. You're just not gonna see it.
You might. You
These
might.
are staples in the white
might.
world.
You
Black
might.
man, Batman,
I'm
he was
telling
in
you,
black
man.
man.
Make enough money, they'll do. If they make enough money, they'll put anybody in any goddamn thing. That's just how it goes.
I don't know if he's right about that one.
They'll
Though.
make
Black
money.
Batman and
Listen,
Black Superman.
bro, Superman is white supremacy. Nigga, I'm from another planet. I'm an alien. I'm blue eyes. And I stand for the American way. Nigga,
No. Superman.
fuck around and see what happens.
Superman got the serpent with the Araya symbol on his damn chest. That's bullshit.
Hey, that's the white man's depiction of all ancient science. They don't give a fuck about what you're talking about. Okay, let's everybody act like he's not 23 minutes late. Just everybody act like he's on time.
Who was that?
This nigga come in spraying Lysol.
Keep with your bullshit. I got a fever of
This nigga come here spraying
Next
Lysol.
nigga talk shit, I'm gonna lick your face. You the only one exempt. All you porch monkeys, I will lick you smooth in the fucking face.
Can't nobody hear you, Jeff.
I don't give a fuck. Y'all hear me?
Jeff says he's sick
This nigga came here spraying Lysol.
This is love. This is love.
because he
Okay,
has.
let me get on the mic.
He got the extra large can.
He said he got a. All right, so let me paint the
That's a
picture.
Vicks vapor rub.
Jeff Brown says he has a
Wait, that ain't
fever.
Vicks vapor rub.
Hold on, guys. Hold on.
Oh, yeah, it
Hold
is.
on.
What?
Jeff Brown says he has a fever
Of 101.
of 101. He came in spraying Lysol. He
For
got a
y'all.
Oh,
vapor
what?
rub.
Okay.
This nigga
I
right
got
here.
colloidal silver, bro.
And you
I'm
know
good.
what? Oh, you good? You got the
I got
colloidal? I'm
colloidal
gonna tell
silver.
you. You know what? I'm gonna tell you, Kev. I thought about you when I started getting sick.
Why?
Shout out to D.L. Hughley, who is a friend of mine, but fuck you. That's why somebody need to do this anyway. You need to
That's
spray
real.
that
Hey,
because
you
there be
right.
other
You
people
right.
in this
You're
motherfucker.
absolutely right.
Anyway, yeah, you put a little on me. Yeah, I'm not.
Hey, you absolutely
This
right.
is
brother.
love. I love y'all. I don't want to get you sick. I was
You fucking contaminated ass monkey.
yeah.
You bring your sick ass in and you could have called and said.
I go to D. No, I can't. I can't leave you hanging, bro. I love y'all. I ain't gonna leave y'all hanging.
All right, nigga.
Okay,
up?
I'm like Jordan with the flu. Okay, I'm gonna come through the door. I'm gonna
Nigga,
leave
we
it on the
coulda-
court. You're gonna have to drag me off the floor.
We could have lost that game,
I
nigga.
don't think Jordan had to do that. Jordan was faking that game.
Think it's fake. You think it's fake.
Yeah,
All right,
Anyway,
so Jeff,
Yes,
let me set you up.
all right.
It's current event day, right?
Okay.
And we talking about Black Panther right now.
Okay.
Black Panther just crossed the $800 million worldwide
Damn.
get down.
I like how your barber took that fuck up and made something out of it. I know when a barber do that. I see that. That thing. Okay. Anyway, go ahead. I'm back. I'm back. It's fly though. It's fly. But that's a all shit. That's a all shit.
Okay, can we stay?
You want to design?
Jeff Brown. Can
Okay,
we,
I'm sorry.
Jesus.
I got a fever. All right, go ahead.
Let's just stay focused.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry.
Black Panther currently
Yes, sir.
worldwide, foreign plus domestic gross,
Yes.
897,700,537.
With no back end deals for the actors.
That's crazy.
Right.
Look, that's
Nobody got a back end.
hey, look,
Everybody
that's
only got $1 million except T'Challa. He got 3.
Right.
Everybody else got $1 million.
Everybody, or 500,000,
That's it.
400,000. Okay, go ahead.
800, yep.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
so that's crazy.
Yes.
So 500 is 897,000. It's gonna make it to $1 billion.
It's gonna hit the B.
So let me hit you with this.
Yes, sir.
News has come out that there was an actress who said she passed on the Black Panther role because she's a biracial, light-skinned American.
Okay.
Amandla Steinberg says she walked away from Black Panther because her skin complexion is lighter than that of the other cast members, and she wanted to give dark-skinned actors a space.
Well, look what happens when you do that. Thank you.
What do you think?
I'm so glad. I'm in agreement with it. I just need to hear from the casting people that they gave her the part, and she say, you know what? I'm gonna give it to Lupita. Is that what happened? Because if
So
that's the
I don't
case,
know if that happened.
if that's the case, then
did she just pass on
black
the
fist,
audition?
pump your
Right.
fist,
Or did she-
or was you on some of your shit and now you trying to clean that up because it sounds cute, it sound good.
Right. And here's the thing, man. Black people got enough problems within our own community than to be dealing with bullshit like this.
Yeah.
Because we got enough separation as it is already. And then you're gonna add colorism to the game. You could have just kept this shit to yourself.
Well, I understand.
To be honest.
I understand.
To be honest.
you being
Oh,
light skinned with green eyes, that you
I'm-
would have an issue with this.
I'm light-skinned and biracial. This is why niggas don't know their real history today.
Woo!
Ain't no biracial nationality.
No,
Ain't no biracial country.
no.
And most people who claim they biracial, they claiming it not based on ethnicity, they're claiming it based on nationality.
Right.
Well, my mother is French and my father is black, so I'm black and French. Wait a minute. What the fuck is black
And what the fuck is French?
and what the fuck is French?
Let me just get some shit straight real quick.
Yes, sir.
race, the definition of the meaning of the word race actually means your bloodline. So who's in your family bloodline.
Nerd
That's
alert.
who your race is.
Nerd alert.
It doesn't have nothing to do with the people of the same skin tone.
Hit 'em
That
with it.
has nothing to do with that. Race means your bloodline. So everybody walking around here talking about my race, you're talking about the people in your family. You're not talking about the people of the same skin tone.
And I always say race is a social construct anyway. You can go back to a time where you guys find out when they just started calling people white.
Yep.
Before they weren't called white.
Right.
Wait a minute, what the fuck was you? You default to your nationality, right?
Right.
Oh, I'm from Germany.
Right.
Well, Germans are white, Caucasian.
Thank you.
Right.
Right? When you start breaking down Caucasian, then you start understanding Caucasians can be Russian. Caucasians can be French.
'Cause they all came out
Caucasian
them
can
mountains.
be Italian. All you motherfuckers came out that goddamn mountain.
They can be Middle Eastern,
They can be Middle Eastern,
Right.
Sudanese.
I don't care what-
Where, your white ass.
I don't care what part of the world that 2% of y'all got to get your tails cut off. That's where you from.
That part. You see what I'm saying? So
This is
all
some
I'm saying
nice
is,
tea.
all I'm saying is, let's just keep in mind. Whenever you hear white, you're talking about Caucasian. Now, whenever you hear black, because black is a social construct too.
Yep. Same time it was created.
Same time, black and
Same
white.
time.
We're gonna make you black, we're gonna make you white. That cuts you off from your nationality.
How about it?
That cuts you off from your sovereignty. You don't know where the fuck you from.
Thank you.
You ain't got nobody backing you because you claiming a color.
Thank you.
Right.
A
You see
crayon.
it? You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Now that's smart in terms of social engineering.
Well, let's go back to Toys R Us. Toys R Us, well, they're going out of business now, but they were a huge fucking store.
How,
If you
nigga,
were in the store,
let's see how this ties.
we could, yeah, watch how this go. We're gonna turn this into some fever shit. You go, let's go into toys, and now let's go into Toy Story. Once you say
Nigga, do you
that
got
you
on
a
Madonna
crayon,
gloves?
once you say you a crayon, well, now we get to put you with the crayons. You said you was a toy. You just be a fucking toy. You the one said you was a crayon. So now we gonna put you in the box with the crayons, nigga. Because that's what you said.
Right. So I just think coming out with that, like, let me stand up for biracialism.
Bitch.
Like,
Why don't you sit down for biracialism?
God damn. let me, and I'm not trying to be an asshole, but let me do it another way.
You don't have to. It's natural.
I always go back
I
to.
love you for it.
It's fine. Leave us. I always go back to.
I'm drinking hot liquid. Don't do that.
I always go back to Krishnamurti. Krishnamurti said, "It is conceptual thinking that keeps man separate." Biracial is a concept. It's a social construct. Now, the light-skinned hazel eyes will stand together as a tribe against all those who try to thwart our light-skinned
That's
ways.
right.
We are wavy, you are not.
We are wavy.
We are-
we are wavy.
Wesley Snipes, you are first.
We are wavy.
We are of the wavies. Nigga, if you, the natural wavies.
I will muster the strength to smack the shit out of you, the wavies.
We are the wavies.
wavies?
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, those of you under the sound of my voice on the Zowhat Morning Show, from now on, all Jasper-ass shade tree house coons will be referred to as wavies,
We are the
as in wavy man code, wavy history knowledge, wavy behavior, because it takes too long to say Jasper-ass shade tree house coons, you fucking wavies. I love that.
The shit that kills me though is if you speak with most quote unquote biracial people. I guarantee you, if you polled most biracial people, and I've polled quite a few of them in my time, but if you poll most biracial folks, they will tell you most of them identify with being black. And I'm not saying that there aren't those out there that identify with being white, but I guarantee you their experience of trying to identify with being white is a harder one because the white people be like, the white people they trying to identify with be like, come on
Right,
now.
Stop playing.
You know who the
and
fuck you are, nigga.
if you close enough to pass, do you really want to identify with the shit that they say about you because they don't know you close enough to pass?
Right.
There's one that does. There's two sisters who were born from this. They're biracial, but one looks completely white Caucasian. She's
Right,
red hair. You seen those
right.
two sisters, and the other one, she had black curly hair. She
No, I
looks
got
like
cousins like that.
a sister.
I got cousins like that.
She looked like a sister,
Right.
and the other one looks like completely Caucasian.
Yeah.
And the one that looks like Caucasian, she passes for Caucasian.
Their
That's what she
names
chooses
are
to
their
do.
names Rebecca and Keisha?
But see, this is why I say we quick to keep adding new concepts that fragment humanity even more. So fuck it. I'm LGBT, so now either you accept me by the law
Or you're homophobic.
or you scared of us.
That's the game. Compartmentalization. As long as I can put you in a compartment, I can control you.
Right.
That's the whole
They
game.
just keep creating these
Yes.
different boxes.
That's it.
And I always
What do
say,
you think marriage is?
oh shit.
Fucking box.
That's what organization
It's a
is.
fucking
They
box.
organize. Okay, I need you right there. I need you right there. I need you right
Okay,
there.
if we all moved, let's just say Zoe had a wife and kids, and you had a wife and kids, you had a wife and kids, you had a husband and kids, and we multiply this number times 10, and all of us decide to move into one area. We all decide that we are going to open a cafeteria, restaurant style, that only feeds us. That's all it does. Those of us who are best at what they cook, put their hats in the ring. We make up a schedule so that we are socially disconnected, almost like the Duggars or the Amish. We are socially disconnected. Everybody, Zoe's kids, my kid, all our kids are raised by all of us. They sleep. Your kids sleep at your house. Your kids sleep at your house. But if I'm good at history, I'm going to homeschool the kids in history. You're going to homeschool the kids in etymology, nutrition, what to do with a fucked up thing with the barber. Okay? If you got a community that's doing that, how the fuck do you tax those people?
Again, that's what the census
Gotta
is
put them in
about.
up to date. Thank you.
The census comes out and goes, what are you?
That's
You
right.
got to claim something, nigga.
You got to claim something because this is about taxes, nigga.
But this is how they categorize you. So like in the past, the way they did the Aboriginal Americans is this is how they got wiped out a lot too, because they just got reclassified. So after they came and they brought Christianity, the American government did a census, right? And so they went to all the different their nations. Actually, they weren't tribes. So they went to different nations, started asking them what was their religion. If they claimed Christianity, Aboriginal American as mulatto in the census. And so this started to take a lot of the Native Americans out of classification of who they were and put them in the classification of America as mulatto. And this is how you get a lot of mulatto slaves and stuff that they come around back in that day.
Hey, should the sister have taken the role? There was one.
Yeah, why not?
Hey, there was one light-skinned sister in the Dharma Lodge, or what's the name of that little army that T'Challa had? There was one
Yeah.
little mocha bald-headed girl back
That's
there.
the one that's the one that Killmonger slit her throat.
No,
Oh, that girl was light.
but I like her too. Shit.
Wakanda forever. He got her.
This nigga here, he was. Yeah, that's right.
Everybody
Killmonger.
else in the fucking bathroom when that scene happened.
Stop
Yeah.
thinking in crayon terms and hell yeah.
No, I'm just
That's
saying.
an opportunity.
I'm just
Goddamn it,
saying,
take that
man.
shit.
At the end of the day, black people got a real problem. You do know colorism is an issue. You got black people.
yes.
You got dark-skinned people who are resentful of lighter-skinned blacks who have taken advantage of the situation. They get treated different, and they get treated like house niggas. Let me just say this. Let me just be honest, man. I've been hearing this shit my whole life, and I say when I got around 9 years old, I developed kind of an issue with it. I hate motherfuckers overreacting for the color of my eyes.
And you was getting it that early? Like to where
Nigga,
9?
No, I'm
was where
saying
you
by
came along?
by the time I was 9,
God damn.
I was like, fuck, enough.
Really?
Nigga, hey, cat eyes.
All that shit.
Shit. Can a nigga, I felt like, nigga, I need to act like I'm blind.
Then when
I
Houdini
need
came
to
out,
wear
he was really getting it.
No, I literally fucking hate this shit. And even now, grown ass women be on some more. oh, your eyes, they enamor me. I'm under your spell. Shut your dumb ass up.
They enamor me.
You done already just made yourself just pussy.
Thank you. And you're not under my spell.
What the fuck? I hate
You're
that
under
shit.
the lack of knowledge spell perpetuated by whoever the horrible motherfuckers was that pretended to raise you.
Man, I hate
Not
that
under
shit.
my spell. Bitch, I didn't walk up on no hocus pocus cadabra, abracapocus. I didn't do that.
Abracapocus.
Okay.
But let me just say, I hate it, but at the same time, I understand it. So I do show empathy because it's kind of like, fuck, you don't even know any better. This is how we were fucking socialized. I got
Did you ever break
homeboys.
anybody down on it?
Listen, I only try to break people down who are willing to have a conversation. I'm not finna just break into your motherfucking thought process and hijack
Force
your
feed you
stupidity.
knowledge.
There you go.
I'm not gonna do that. So I got homeboys, motherfucking dark niggas who only fuck with light girls.
Right.
Only.
Right.
I got a homeboy from 25, 30 years ago. I had never seen this nigga with a chocolate babe. Ever. I got a homeboy I've known since I was 12. I've never seen him with a chocolate babe.
Most dark sisters don't get me, and I absolutely love them.
But see, it's the framing. Right there, that framing. Most dark sisters don't get me.
They don't.
It's almost like dark people have a different mentality or different ideology. And I'm like,
Dude.
no. That's dangerous. Let's not say it that way.
Dude, okay. Let's go and say it. I've had more pussy than Nickelback's drummer. All right?
Boom, boom, tss.
No, seriously. Like I'm a comic. Road comics
Nigga,
get a lot of pussy.
you're going to have to say it another way now because you've said that 387 times.
Because it's
so
okay.
let's change up the group.
I've had more pussy than insert your rock star groups here's drummer.
say
the
another
drummer
drummer.
gets pussy all the time. Metallica's drummer, Lars
There you go.
Ulrich.
There we go.
All right. I've had
Van
more pussy
Halen's
than
drummer.
Alex Van Halen. I've had more pussy than Alex.
Are you keeping count over there?
Okay. My point is this. Most of it didn't come from dark-skinned sisters. And I don't know. I can count on one hand my serious romantic encounters with dark-skinned sisters. And it ain't because I don't shoot at them. It ain't because I don't shoot at them.
I love dark skin. I will hunt your pussy down. Bring your pussy forward.
I will hunt your pussy down like a rhinoceros.
Lean into me.
You are going to get the blood out in my pants.
Your baddie is baddie juicy.
Oh, think of my chest hurt. Don't do that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh God. Your petty. Juicy.
All right, look. That's enough. We killed that topic. I got another topic.
What up?
Shit. Harvey Weinstein, man.
Wow.
He fuck hoes.
No, yeah, he run up in him.
This is a serious question we got to ask for our next topic. Is prostitution, self-prostitution, self-pimping part of climbing up the Hollywood ladder?
Well, I mean,
You have a commodity. You work.
I don't know. Well, that's a I don't know now.
Do you have to pimp your pussy?
Working your commodity.
I mean, they're trying to change the game. Clearly, they're changing the game. The game is changing. But clearly, do you have to be willing to pimp your pussy in order to get somewhere?
You shouldn't discount it as a chip that you may be expected to put in the game, because what is entertainment about but pussy?
Here we go.
When
Here
you
we
go to the movies, you trying to get some pussy. When you go to the movies with your family, you got to bring all your family members. Why? Because you done had some pussy already. You made these kids. You got to, dude. Pussy make the world go round. Pussy make the world go round. I didn't make that up. I didn't make up the saying. I didn't make up the truthfulness of it.
It does.
Pussy make the world go
It
round.
does. You want money so you can get some pussy.
That's it. Oh, man,
Hey,
I might have
let
to
me
do that.
let me shout out Mr.
Don't do.
Let me shout out Mr. Supreme Cinema. They just dropped $50 on the super chat.
Wow.
Super chat, man. Y'all got to get active. I need everybody in the super chat to move as a collective whole. Live YouTube showing right now. We got hundreds of people in the queue right now. everybody hit that like button. Everybody hit that share button. Everybody hit that super chat button. We need to trend on YouTube. We need to trend on YouTube right now. So everybody, do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the share button, and definitely hit the super chat button. Now,
Come on.
let me hit you with what Harvey Weinstein's attorney said.
Oh, here we go.
The casting couch is a choice. Harvey Weinstein's attorney,
God damn it.
Benjamin Braffman, told the Times of London that the so-called casting couch is not a crime, but rather a choice. Weinstein has been accused of sexual misconduct and denies allegations of non-consensual sex. So, again,
Non-consensual sex is rape.
that's rape.
Right.
Okay.
And their argument is,
you want this part, I want that ass.
right. So if you barter in your pussy, can you then claim rape?
Okay. That's like back in the day when they used to talk that shit about why do they have so many girls, so many video hoes? Why do they have so many sisters dressed so horribly in the videos? Because they show up. Because we said be here at 11, dressed like this. Did you have any sisters from Mos Mariam down there? No, you. Yes, Mos Mariam. That ain't what we call it on the south side of Chicago.
you don't get
it's
your-
Mos Mariam.
if
You
you-
ain't had none of
nigga,
them sisters down there.
Get your other language pronunciation together, man. Marsh Mariam.
Nigga, I'm from Chicago.
What kind
It's-
of wine is
Okay,
that?
I tell you what. You take your ass on the south side of Chicago and go, excuse me, could you give me directions to Mosque Mariam? You about to get
Mosque
fucking robbed.
Mariam.
No, it's Mosque Mariam in Chicago. You ain't see no sisters
Nigga, don't
from
justify
there.
it. Don't justify it.
No,
Just,
I'm not
just
gonna
take
justify
it.
it.
Hold on to it.
I can explain far more than I can excuse.
Look.
Mark,
Just hold on to it.
shut up. Shut up. Just hold your turn. Do not tell me what you ate. Hold your
on.
shit.
Hold on to it.
Now, this whole concept of who does what and why, we all have choices. To the actors and the music producers and music writers and singers and comedians in the entertainment industry who have a career that's not quite going your way. And so you get on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and you express your problems and you commiserate. UPS is hiring. Nobody's making you do this shit. So no one gives a fuck. I have a daughter who's 14.
Hold her to Bogosha.
People keep, oh man, she needs to be in movies and all this shit. No, she don't. She needs to be special to the people she's special to. Okay? She does not necessarily, because she is special, need to share it with the rest of you motherfuckers.
Right.
She don't.
Right.
And because I'm in this shit, I vocally discourage my children from doing this shit.
Right.
Because of how much bullshit is involved. You can't wade through the bullshit and complain about it.
See, and that's another thing, man, where we have to come back and be realistic about it. If you're actively trying to sell your integrity to make it,
Right.
and if you don't make it, you then turn around and cry wolf.
Or you do make it and then turn around and cry wolf.
Right.
But do you see what I'm saying? Like, you at some point you gotta claim some responsibility because you
Yes.
know what it is. Now,
You heard about Harvey?
Now I'm gonna say this: any instances of any motherfucker
Taking pussy.
taking pussy,
That nigga needs to be marched to
Then-
the edge of the earth and kicked the fuck off.
all
Yes.
right. So we got you there.
Absolutely.
We got you there. Any nigga that's like, you gonna get this pussy
The
up,
strong
goddamn, I don't
arm
give-
and pussy?
the
No.
strong arm the pussy,
No.
you're in trouble.
Yeah.
But if you've been hit with a proposition and you accept it, now watch this.
Indecent proposal.
Right. You accept the proposition.
Thank you.
And then here's the
You
twist.
can't complain because the proposal's indecent.
Because there's a lot of women out there who get hit with the proposition and then they don't realize. There's a lot of motherfuckers out there that don't realize that they don't have no talent.
Right.
A lot of motherfuckers out there that don't realize that a lot of their talent is located in their labia.
Right.
Right.
So then
I have never wanted to slap the shit out of you more.
You know what I'm saying? But then
It's
you
located in their
don't make it, and now you turn it into, Well, he forced me. He coerced me.
Or like you do. There's one who accused Harvey. She said that he.
And I'm not defending Harvey. Let me just
no,
say that.
Not at all.
Fuck him.
Absolutely
It
not.
is possible.
Absolutely
Fuck
not.
him.
The
But-
two are not mutually
Right.
exclusive.
But there's this one girl who said that one night on a date, they go back to the hotel and he's pressing her because he wants to give her oral sex. And she said no. And then he kept pressing and pressing. Then she finally just gave in because she felt uncomfortable in the house and that he was bigger and he could have did anything. But he didn't force her to do it. She said she agreed that he didn't force her to do it. She just said she gave in to
As opposed to getting in her
advances
car?
of-
So
huh?
let's-
As opposed to getting in her car, as opposed to calling her brother.
Huh?
So I was gonna throw it back to you,
Right.
Kev. Let's go deeper. Is giving in consent?
Yes. Absolutely.
Because
Is it because now
it
you
is
gotta
consent.
create it
Yeah,
like a
because-
category? Is it
because what-
consent under
right.
duress?
Because what she wanted from Harvey, she doesn't necessarily need. Like if you need food to live or some shit like that,
That's
or you about-
different.
that's different. But you don't need to be a damn star.
No, you don't.
So that is a deal.
You want to be a star. You want to be a star on the same level that Harvey at that point wants some pussy. And you're willing to trade your pussy for stardom. A fair exchange ain't no robbery.
So right here, I guess this is Beacon TV in the chat room says, still an abuse of power. We agree with that.
Absolutely.
Like you
Right.
have to
Absolutely.
understand something
Yeah.
about intelligent conversation.
Absolutely. The next person-
Intelligent conversation represents the multiplicity of perspective. It recognizes the multiplicity of perspective, and it doesn't choose one of the other. That's how you keep a complex conversation in context. Sometimes you got black and white thinking hiding as intelligent conversation, and it's not. Oh, you got to choose a side. No, you don't.
No, you don't.
At the end of the day, if you want to have a real conversation, you have to acknowledge the validity of different perspectives. This is why we just came up with a motherfucking concept that heretofore hasn't existed.
Nobody is good or evil without some guttural base level motivation.
Again,
Let's
this
talk about motivation.
right. Then you have a fucking pimp who will come and say, we only pimp hoes that's down with the game.
I heard that from Don Juan himself.
Pimping
I ain't
Ken.
never pimped a hoe that wasn't waiting
The
on it.
hoes know the game.
The hoes is waiting on it.
The hoes participate in the game because they know the game. So now, 48 Laws of Pimpology
Yes.
by Pimpin' Ken, co-written by Karen Hunter.
Oh, really? This is a real book?
Nigga, he was on my show.
The 48 Laws of Pimpology?
The 48 Laws of Pimpology. You can't pimp nobody that don't want to be pimped. And then pimps understand, listen,
That's right.
I'm looking for a certain type of motherfucker
To start
who's
with.
susceptible with this shit.
Yep.
To start with, I'm looking for a certain type of mother.
I know good and well I can't go to Mosque Miriam and say, yo, let me pimp you.
Right.
I know I can't just show up at Harvard and pimp all the sisters there.
Right.
I know I can't
Can't
go to
go to
UCLA.
Howard, Spelman.
I can't go do that. I know. I'm looking for a certain mentality who's down with the game. You telling me the same laws and the same rules are not in place in Hollywood?
How about it?
The lawyer
How
said
about it?
the casting couch is a choice. Now, what are you choosing?
I'll be crushed to find out that Angela Bassett ever gave anybody some pussy for for advancement. She's fucking brilliant.
So I'm just gonna say it again. I'm gonna say it again. What are you choosing from?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you what the choice is. A lot of people will say, "Oh, the choice is success or poverty." No,
No, it's not.
No.
the choice is
Famous or unfamous.
no integrity, right? Because that's what you selling. Because if you have integrity, you'll go, nigga, this ain't right.
No.
Nigga, I'ma find another way.
Thank you.
So this is the one thing that the Me Too bunch has never said. You know what? I'm responsible for selling my integrity to make it in this business.
Okay. Okay. This has been so far the opinions of
Niggers.
That's true. Nigga means God. 4 individuals who don't have vaginas. There's a vagina sitting right. What do you think? What do you
She's not. That's a woman.
It's a woman.
you.
But no, but she has a vagina. I don't
Jeff
have a vagina.
Brown is wild.
When I go audition,
vagina
ain't nobody
right there.
thinking they gonna get some pussy from me. When she goes on audition, it's a nasty motherfucker going,
I know I could cast you as
right,
a new age fembot, but there's certain things you're gonna have.
I require.
Fembot.
There's certain
New
things I
age
require.
certain behaviors that will suffice as payment.
You must
Has
one
that
be
happened to you?
you must one be double jointed, and you must 2 be able to keep a secret.
She said it has happened to her.
See, Adita is our
So how do you
engineer.
feel about our opinion? Are we close? Are we with the whole decision choice thing?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for sure. It's like you trade your integrity for a possibility. But this is the thing. I always thought.
Ooh, see, I told you.
Possibility.
No,
I
Nice.
told you. She threw it the grenade. Possibility.
But this is the thing. If somebody believes in your talent as a woman, they'll always have the respect for you to not, like, if somebody's going to offer that as a trade, they're already not thinking I'm talented enough. You
Bam.
know? That's what I think.
Ladies and
Bam.
gentlemen, the
Ladies
doors of
and
the
gentlemen.
church is open.
Hold it, the vocal shut down.
Whosoever will, let him come. Has your pussy
When
been
somebody-
hamburger helper for your career?
When somebody saw like Gaga perform, they're like, okay, I'm gonna invest in her because
She's
she's gonna
brilliant.
make me money with her
Yes.
talent, and
Jimmy
nobody's
Iovine,
gonna
yeah.
wanna like, exchange favors.
Well, I don't know about wanna. I don't know. I think okay. Let's just be honest. As a woman, no matter how bright you are, I find you bright. No matter how efficient you are, I find you efficient. No matter how intelligent you are, I find you intelligent. None of us are ever going to forget that you brought your pussy with you. So it's not a matter of want. It's a matter of respect. Okay? It's a matter
And
yeah.
then you brought up a great point. You then have to acknowledge that there is a general, because I see all types of family members dangling out of your nostrils.
Family members.
Spray yourself down before you come back. Fucking Agent Orange. Anyway, we have to acknowledge the fact that this whole movement, this Me Too movement, this feminist movement, all of this shit is now forcing men to recognize that our general level of respect of women, and I'm saying as a collective, I'm not talking about individuals, because from an individual perspective, you can find a lot of men who respect women. But if you put us as one group of just the whole
Yep.
of men,
It's,
we have a low level of respect for
Man.
women. You understand? Like, just the whole of men, like all of us collectively.
Yeah, the consciousness.
It's
on
the
women,
consciousness of
it's
like,
not up
bitch.
there.
If you don't sit your ass down, I'm driving, goddammit. I know we lost. Don't tell me to take an off ramp. I'ma find where we at.
I got it.
I got it, goddammit. So we've been cultured to be like that, right? And we've been cultured to minimize and marginalize femininity, right? First off, you gotta understand, religion, politics, all of that shit
Yep.
has conditioned man to think, if I'm taking care of you,
Yep.
if I'm protecting you, you shut your motherfucking mouth.
Is that how it go?
Men just by default think, God damn it, I'm in control here.
I got it.
That's how, men are socialized. So, like I said, that's not to say that there aren't men out there who really see women as equal or even see women as greater than. But we have to deal with, you see what I'm saying? The conditioning
But
that
I
we
think that's the women's argument right now. They're like,
Yes.
look, the whole system is that it's the man in control and you need to do what the fuck I say and blah, blah, blah. So they're like, look, let's change the whole fucking structure of how it is and put more women in power and take the motherfuckers who are misogynists, take them out of the damn office and literally change the game. That's their whole thing. Like, fuck
But
it.
what's the opposite of a misogynist? what would be the female counterpart of a
I
misogynist?
think
Well,
she, I know what she was just saying. Like,
Is that a
people who are
wallet
respecting you, coming
ogynist?
in there and respecting you for what your talent, respecting you for your talent, and not what the hell you look like. I mean, of course, that's part of it because you're trying to be on camera, but not, you know what I'm saying, not coveting, trying to take advantage of you for themselves.
Because you fine.
Exactly.
Well, and I believe that there are a lot of men out there who do this.
Right.
Oh, absolutely.
There are a lot of men out here who acknowledge women
Absolutely.
for their greatness, for their talent, and for the most part, talent is the shit that has propelled a lot of women forward, and a lot of women have been able to kind of avoid
Right.
some of the
Yeah,
bullshit
dipping in-
because of their talent.
Right.
They dipping
But
down,
that
though.
is the minefield.
But that is the minefield.
And I
So
think they're trying to take the minds out. And
Yeah.
I get that.
it's fucked up.
It's a fucked up game. I'm not saying that doesn't happen. I'm not saying the dudes are okay. Ladies who disagree with me, you just disagree with me because you don't like what I say. And that's not a luxury that higher thinkers have. I don't have the luxury as a higher thinker.
You just gonna do this to him? That's what you gonna do?
Yeah, as long as
You're gonna insult
as
niggas
long
real
as
quick.
you own your base level thinking.
Okay, cool.
You know how much shit, this motherfucker has said to me that I don't agree with, but he's right. So, right there, when this is given to me, this thing that I see is right, but I feel negatively about, do you know what that fork in the road is? An opportunity to grow or stay the same. That's it. It's an opportunity to grow or stay the same.
And-
you don't like it, we'll do something.
And I think a lot of times, and this is not to blame women, this is just to point
No.
something out. First off, understand this about being a woman. Women are smart. They know how to utilize stereotypes to serve them.
Wow.
Like my homeboy.
Ain't they pimping?
My homeboy's mom. My homeboy, his name is Tex. You remember Tex? Nigga, Tex. His name is Antonio, but Tex, nigga. You know who I'm talking about.
Big buff dude.
Big buff nigga Tex. Tex, his mother is Lynn Collins, who used to sing for James Brown.
Oh shit, really?
So you remember that classic Rob Bass record?
Yeah.
It takes her to make a thing go. That's his
That's
mama?
his mama.
Wow.
Lived in Dina.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Lived in Pasadena, right? Now, again, the philosophy of using what you got to get what you want is part and parcel to growing up in a patriarchal society. So there are a lot of women out there who are keen to the manipulation of what victimhood brings to them. And I'm not blaming them for using it because this is the way the society is set up. But you got to acknowledge the fact that you're doing that when your ass step into Hollywood. You ain't got the
Yeah.
talent. You might be delusional. You think you as talented
Yeah,
as Halle Berry,
Exactly.
but in reality,
You is not.
Right. Right.
but you finding a motherfucker.
You fine though. Yeah. Your talent equals hit it from the back and validate.
I want to say something right on the line with this because Kobe just won an Oscar last night, and
On
when
the
he
Kobe
won the
side of the
Oscar,
game.
he starts getting blown up about the whole sexual assault thing from 16 years ago.
Again.
Now he's done all this shit though. What's his name was making a point about
Once
this.
you do something to
Charlemagne.
women, you can never get over it.
No,
So
but Charlemagne was making his point though, which I agree with. He was like, "Look, Kobe's done all these accolades. He won championships. He's done this, scored 60 points again. None of y'all bought all that shit out. But soon as he wins the Oscar, which is supposed to be in the white era,
Yeah.
boom, now y'all want to motherfucking start blasting Kobe. That is the bullshit.
Well, here I think the whole concept of Kobe being brought up on charges. Kobe was brought up on charges for the same reason Shaq left L.A. Kobe's arrogance.
well, yeah.
Kobe's arrogance.
Just
Kobe,
look at it like this, man.
Kobe let her ride that thing, and she thought, oh, well, he got you open until he said on the way out, bring me some towels back. And she like, okay, I got something for your monkey ass. just got my asshole all to the left.
Is that what happened, Geoff?
My asshole ain't even in the center no more.
Bring me some towels back.
Hey, listen, we're about to take a quick break, a quick little music break, 60 seconds. When we come back, Jeff's intellectual rant. But let me say this. It is way too many people in the chat room. Damn, hundreds of people. We need everybody as a collective force to like, share, and hit the donate button. Listen, as many of you guys that could hit the donate button, I'm going to try to shout everybody out. I thank everybody who's done it so far, but everybody hit that super chat button. It is the $ right underneath the chat, room. Everybody say, what's happening? Share, like, all of that shit. Hook us up. It's too many people in there.
Chat.
Super chat. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. We'll be back at 2.2 with Jeff's intellectual rant. Zowhat Mornings. Ladies and gentlemen, the Zowhat Morning Show back in the building. We're doing current events. We're covering a lot of current events that have been happening in the news lately. People love this particular format. I promise you, we will get back to our topic-driven Zowhat shows. But yo, man, I'm having a great time doing this. We've gotten a lot of positive feedback because people want to hear our perspectives and our opinions on a lot of things that are going on in the world, and I don't mind sharing. So, as is commonplace for the Zowhat Morning Show, Geoff Brown has a segment where the foolishness, the wildness, the ratchetness, the intelligence is unhinged.
Somebody just throw a grenade over in some bullshit.
You under dig? But again, I need everybody in our chat room who's watching the show to like it, share the link, and donate. Hit that super chat button right now. Somebody just hit us with $2. That's S. Johnson. We appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Hey, every little bit counts. Anybody who donates, I'm going to try to shout you out as soon as I see it. Please continue to support this movement. Welcome back to the Zowhat Morning Show on Dash Talk. Geoff Brown, your intellectual rant begins now.
All right. Sisters, let me start this out with the most respect I can have in the world for you. Please understand, I love black women above all else. I do. You are the mothers of civilization. The earth has been carried on your back. American society does not exist without the black woman.
No.
Okay. How many niggas do you know that ever do now or back then went out of their way to make sure that their babies who they were worried about with their health were breastfed by white women? How many? Didn't happen. It's you. It's you. Everything that you don't like about American society, it ain't your fault, but you got the keys to all of it. You don't like the way niggas dress? Come out and instead of this Me Too shit, say effective immediately. We not fucking niggas that sag. We only fucking pirates. Niggas will get rid of their cars and buy ships.
Eye patch.
Cut one leg off, get an eye patch and a parent, they'll commit. Shiver me fucking timbers.
The pussy is wet.
And they would. The pussy is
Oh my God, get a parent. He gonna tear that ass up. He likes that big old ass. Okay? It is about you. This concept that the casting couch exists because dick and balls exist. Yes. Everybody. Men are as close as we are all electrical beings. Women, with all you're connected to the earth by your fucking period and the moon. Okay? So you're higher up on the electric food chain. Niggas ain't nothing but electricity. We electricity. We are basic electricity. And guess what? You learn this the first day in electrician school, which is where I went in the Marines. Electricity always takes the path of least resistance. If you gonna give me some pussy on the first night, I'm gonna take you pussy on the first night.
Hallelujah.
Let me tell you how important your pussy is on the first date.
Tell us.
Are you on that date? When that man come to pick you up, do you think this dude that you just met, I don't know, a couple weeks, month ago, 4 days ago, maybe y'all talked for 40 minutes and decided y'all wanted to date? Do you think you're more important to him than his mother, his daughter, his sisters? He could have took any of them women out. He taking your ass out. You know why? Because he don't fuck none of them women. He did not take you out because of your stimulating chit-chat. He's doing whatever it takes to get some pussy. Step one, show up with your haircut and your car sharp, look like you got some money, look like you interested in her gender-specific shit. Don't say nothing stupid for 4 hours. Why you think he doing all that?
Don't say nothing.
Now, take that same thinking and put it in a dude who has the ability to either advance or not advance people who happen to be people he want to fuck. You are now at the mercy of his integrity or the weakness of your own.
Oof. Hold it up.
That's all I'm saying. I'm saying that it's a few of you Me Too heifers
Get ready.
that got exactly what you wanted.
Get ready.
But you are just as aware as the motherfucker you fucked
Get ready.
that you didn't get it because you came in and blew everybody away. No, you came in and blew the producer.
Get ready.
And that's how you got where you at.
Get ready.
And now you know you living in the Hollywood Hills in a $4 million house.
Get ready.
And you can't focus on none of the movies you was in, none of the TV shows you've done, none of the voiceover you've done.
Get ready.
None of the accolades, none of the awards. You can't focus on nothing other than that little splinter in your mind, as Morpheus said to Neo. I let this fool pull my panties to the right and fuck me on the desk. And that's why I have a housekeeper.
Get ready.
So now here you come with Me Too. And for those of you who fit that description, and I'm sure there's only 3 of you, like bitches. There's not a whole world full of bitches. There's only 3 bitches, but them bitches is real busy. They keying up all the cars. They buying all the Manolos with abortion money. These bitches are busy. Well, there's only 3 bitches that fit this description. But them 3 bitches right there are fucking the game up for you. The next time.
Get ready.
The next time that you decide to fuck a dude, understand that whatever you have put in place, whatever gauntlet you have decided for him to walk, he has walked it. He's walked it. And I don't know what that means. He showed up in a car with 26s. The nigga got green eyes, whatever.
Get ready.
But understand
Get ready.
that it's your line. Your line. Okay? Women, the relationship
These rants
is a
are getting
road.
longer.
The relationship is a road. I can't really hear because my shit is blowing. The relationship is a road. All men are is passengers. Women put up all the stop signs, stop lights, speed limits, no U-turns. All that shit is y'all. You know why? Because if a nigga run any one of them lights, if he make a U-turn where he ain't supposed to, he has broken the law. I've broken the law. If I take you out and you decide not to fuck me and I'm gonna run that light, nigga, that's rape. You make the road signs. It's your fault that you didn't put a speed limit on your shit. I'm done.
You ain't got no speed limit. Oh,
You ain't got no speed limit on your shit. You can run up in this shit at 400 miles an hour.
Oh, shit. Get ready, get ready, get ready. That's the intellectual rant by Geoff Brown. It's getting longer and longer every week, but that's okay.
Yeah.
It should be good, though.
Nigga, I'm on weed and Theraflu right now.
Weed and Theraflu.
See, he's fucking with you.
Hey, listen, if you're just tuning in to the Zowhat Morning Show, man, this is week 3 of our current events series. A lot of people have hit me up and been like, yo, Zo, you got doing those current event shows, man, because, we get a chance to get your opinion and your perspective about what's happening in the world in real time. And of course, we want Geoff, we want Kevin, we want everybody to be able to chime into it, We got a lot of people, man, that are in the chat room watching this show live on YouTube. If you want to watch it live on YouTube, all you have to do is go subscribe to my YouTube channel. That is www.youtube.com/The Zowhat Show. Please, please, please hit the like button, hit the share button, and continue to donate using the super chat. We got a couple of donations during Geoff Brown's intellectual rant. We've got Ken just hit us up with $5. Kivo Starks hit us with $5. We appreciate all of it. Kareem Adolphus hit us with $1.
It all adds up.
We've got James Thompson. He hit us with 10. We've got S. Johnson. He hit us with 2. We appreciate these donations. And somebody just hit us right now. Raw Clairvoyance just hit us with $24.99.
Okay.
He said, "What's good, Brother Zoe?
That
Brother
other
Geoff,
penny, nigga. That's what's good. That other penny."
And Wordsmith Kev, Brother Kev, shout out from Ron Wilson at Mr. Clairvoyant and my guy, Ramon. Let me see. Ramon Jelks of at Timeless Designs 100. Check out his work. One of one designs on IG. Black owned. Be well. We appreciate that, man. Continue to support. Hit the like button. Everybody in here got to hit the like button. Half of the people have hit the like button. Everybody's got to hit the like.
The other half, fuck me.
There's too many people in here. Hit that super chat. Hit that share. Now, let's get back to our topics. I got a great one. Y'all gonna be fucked up when you hear about this. Oh, God. What is going on with people? When I hear shit like this, sometimes I feel like giving up on humanity.
Oh, shit.
I'm serious.
God damn.
I feel like,
Don't give up.
okay, aliens.
Come on in.
just
Cue
come
the
on in.
aliens. Cue the Anunnaki.
Yeah, we need the Anunnaki, Nibiru.
Yeah, Nibiru, the homies.
Nigga Vulcan.
Yeah, what y'all gonna do when they get here and they look like Verdine White, the bass player from Earth, Wind & Fire?
We need the Ferengi.
Yeah.
The Ferengi.
Booty heads. The booty heads.
We need everybody to come
Star
in,
Trek.
man, because we lost as a civilization. I'm not just talking about black people. I'm talking about humanity. I saw something. I'm hoping that it's fake.
Oh, shit.
But I saw a goddamn video on YouTube, so it couldn't be fake. State rep who wants God in schools once thanked the Lord for slavery.
Oh, that shit.
In the wake of the Parkland shooting, one of the most useless responses came from Florida State Rep Kimberly Daniels, a Democrat, who proposed a bill to force all future massacres. Now, I saw the goddamn video. The woman basically said, okay, she's an exorcist. Okay. This is the same legislator who once prayed on camera for
To leave because as you speak, that bullshit you talking about her is making phlegm come smooth out of my chest.
Well, go handle your business, nigga, because I don't want any of it in here. Just you and your sickness take a leave, my nigga.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Right? No, but she said in the video, the motherfucker said in the video, I thank God for slavery, because had it not been for slavery, I would still be in Africa somewhere worshiping a tree. Wow. This motherfucker actually said this. She said this. Deanna Dick, she also, listen, she was talking shit about the Jews too, right? She said, you know, the Jews own everything because they went through the Holocaust. I'm paraphrasing. She said, what's the most disturbing comment in there? Maybe it's, you can't talk about the Holocaust, but the Jews own everything. Those are her words, quote unquote. You can't talk about the Holocaust, but the Jews own everything. Or maybe I thank God for slavery. If it wasn't for slavery, I might be somewhere in Africa worshiping a tree. This motherfucker right here. And she's a Florida State rep.
That's the dangerous part.
Somebody voted her in the office.
A bunch of niggas that feel like her.
I'm just saying. When I hear this kind of shit, right? Clearly you haven't studied anything about Africa. To say something that ignorant about Africa.
Obviously.
And then the flip side of it is probably hypocritical too, because if Donald Trump can come out and go, man, those fucking shithole countries, and then everybody get upset because he called them shithole countries, clearly indicates his lack of understanding of the culture of those countries.
Absolutely. Or
we have to come at her the same way.
Or our participation in why they're shithole countries. Haiti's a shithole country because the rest of the earth agreed with France and decided to financially excommunicate them. France ain't shit. Fuck y'all. Whoever's in power right now, le monde, le fou fou foin, fuck you. Because y'all need to break bread with Haiti right now.
But do you understand what I'm saying? Like, this is a sister. And let me tell you something about us as a people. Can we just be honest? We don't give a fuck about what she said.
No, we don't.
We'll still do business with her. See, that's how black people get down. They don't give a fuck.
No.
You in a position of power, and that means I'm going to do business with you.
You can do something for me.
I don't give a fuck what you believe.
Yep.
I'm doing business with you.
Even worse, not only will they do business with her, there are some Jasper-ass shade tree house coons, which was who she was predominantly talking to, why she didn't get hit in the face with something heavy. There are Jasper-ass shade tree house coons that when she spit that shit out, you know what they said?
Yes.
They contemplated that shit. They smoked that over.
Nobody checked her.
Nobody.
Damn.
Nobody stood up and said, whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't need a projector. Everybody here with a cell phone, Google, the left side of the church, Google lynchings. The right side of the church, Google whips on the back. And I want you to tell me that you are thankful for this.
So, peep game on this. Even the biggest zealots of the world were considered crazy at some point. Joan of Arc.
Yep.
This bitch swore God was in her ear.
Talk to her like a mother.
Right.
And she led armies.
Bitch
Killed motherfuckers.
She'd be on Prozac right now, boy.
Right now, today,
Shit,
niggas would be like,
she on lithium and Prozac and all kind of shit.
Joan of Arc needs a lobotomy.
Okay.
Right? So all I'm saying is, nobody ever gets checked for their quote unquote divine calling.
Wow. Yeah.
Like, because how do you substantiate the divine calling?
Here's why. Here's why nobody gets.
And oh, wait. And I'm not saying divine callings don't exist. And I'm not saying you can't be called by a higher source to do some shit. And I also recognize the fact that when you are elevated in consciousness, you appear to be crazy to those
Right.
beneath your level of consciousness. So I get that.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give her that.
Yeah. Well.
Now,
Right. I'll give you all that.
and go.
But here's the problem. Here's the problem. When you get ordained as a calling, there's not a natural rainbow that appears over your house. God don't show the rest of us what apparently he did or you think that he showed you. What the problem is that y'all who follow these ordained people, you in such a pimp game, the pimp game has taught you that anybody, regardless to what they do or did, that says that they are called, you go to touch not my prophets, not mine anointed, and do my prophets no harm. And black people are so in love with Old English. Old English is not the voice of God. It's the language of your oppressor. More of you should serve a God like Crom.
Crom.
Like Crumb.
I did not believe. Crom.
Yeah, see?
I've never prayed to you before.
Yeah.
Where's that
But
from?
if you do not listen to me, then to
Conan.
hell with you.
Yes. Conan. Conan's God is Crom.
Right.
Him and Crom used to get into it. Him and Crom, like, my God is Crom. Crom doesn't give a fuck about your God.
Let me say something about it. Your relationships with your intimate partners mirror your relationship with God. Meaning, you always want your partner to give you something, and you always want God to give you something. You are never in a position mainly to give to your partner, and you ain't trying to give to God.
Woo! God bless America? No. How about America bless God?
Again, people, oh, well, God don't need me to give him nothing. God has everything, and I'm supposed to ask for everything from God. Let me tell you something. This shit is backwards and makes no sense.
No shit.
God is not about giving. God is about revealing. Where there is revelation, please understand the shit was already there.
Yeah. Ooh.
That's what apocalypse
Ooh.
means. Apocalypse means the unveiling or the revealing.
To reveal.
Yeah, you get blessings confused.
So God the higher level of relationship is the revelation of God in your partner and you
Ooh, should've
mirroring each other back and forth.
Should have come in a Cadillac. Thank you,
Right?
Jesus.
So that's the same thing. A lot of people don't understand. Oh, well, I have a relationship with God. Let me tell you
Nigga, I
something.
got a relationship with everybody I get on the elevator with. It's strangers.
Right, your
outta
relationship
here.
with God gets strained when he not giving you what you want.
God testing me. No.
Haven't I done everything you asked for?
Thank you.
Haven't I?
Haven't I?
Here's the problem with that. Here's why they think that way, because they don't understand. And those of you in the chat room, do me a favor, because most of you don't fit this mental paradigm, but you know some niggas that do. Make them understand that blessings are a byproduct of revelation and not the other way around.
See, that again, blessing is not about reception.
Thank you.
It's about revelation.
Revelation.
The revealing. Oh, that's what that meant.
Yes.
That's why I went through that. You sitting here babbling, and you telling me that babbling is a gift of God. See, I'll go back to the book of Acts where babbling began.
Thank you.
Speaking in
You know what I mean?
tongues.
Speaking in
Yes.
tongues.
The rushing mighty wind. Go on, hit him with it.
Because you motherfuckers don't speak the language that book was revealed in. Paul wrote it in the language of Greek. When they say tongue, they mean other language.
Right, other language.
Right.
Speaking
They
in
don't
tongues.
mean
Yes.
tongue as in flapping around, smacking the shit out your tongue.
Oh, yeah.
Shalabba-dabba-ding-dong.
Sound like a damn auctioneer and shit.
Gobbledygookity-blah-blah-blah.
And then it explains it. We gave some people gifts. One is the gift of tongue. Another is a gift of divination. In other words, somebody could tell the future. One is prophecy. Yeah, it's different. Get different gifts. The gift of tongue meant, now go to this land and speak to these people the revelation.
What if?
Well, they named the land. And they named the language of the land of the people that you was sent to.
What if?
But wait a minute. It's in the fucking book. But because
Wow.
you didn't understand that,
Wow.
because you don't tunge, the Latin word
Yes.
tunge, language, lingui,
Yes.
language. You didn't understand that.
No.
Dialect. You didn't get that they was actually speaking a language. They wasn't speaking.
Because don't nobody speak that.
Nigga, what the fuck is that?
You gotta put
You
I'm
came up with that
possessed.
shit.
are possessed.
Yeah, and you are judged by those around you if they can make out any of the shit you say. What if the tongue you spoke in under the Holy Ghost was honesty?
Well, wait. Before you wax philosophical, that's there. The scripture also says you are not supposed to speak in tongues without an interpreter.
How about that?
How did y'all niggas miss that?
Most of y'all niggas skipped the 8th grade in church. Who the fuck gonna interpret that shit?
They don't have
You
a
gotta have an
Strong's
interpreter.
concordance. They don't have a concordance reading with the damn Bible like they're supposed to be.
This shit is just. Hey, Willie 417 just dropped us $10. Sweet Reed Publishing just said keep doing it. They dropped us $25.
Thank you,
Supreme
thank you.
Hope
What up?
Dealer, Supreme Hope Dealer just dropped us $10.
Oh, that's fly.
Hey, anybody who donates, man, I'm gonna try to shout you guys out. Please continue to hit the like button, hit the share button. We in here turned up. We're talking about Florida Rep Kimberly Daniels, a Democrat. She's an exorcist, my nigga.
Right.
She get it out of you.
No,
She get it out.
for real. There's a book, man.
I'm
There's a
exorcist
book.
too.
I believe that.
There's a book, Preacher, Exorcist. Oh, no, not a book, but a YouTube video. Please go watch it. Preacher, Exorcist, and Florida State Rep. She'll tell you. Do you see how you get so wrapped up in an ideology, in a belief system, that you think that shit matters? Just like being biracial, nigga. I'm fighting for the biracials. I'm fighting for Jesus. You had a topic last Thursday.
Yes, sir.
That we should just chop up a little bit
Let's
right
hit
here.
it. Let's hit it.
Which myth is more beneficial for black people moving forward today?
Oh.
White Jesus of Nazareth or black King T'Challa of Wakanda? They're both myths.
Well, I don't know.
They're both
Yep,
fantasies.
that's right.
Well,
But look at the impact of T'Challa in this
Yep.
motherfucker.
my problem. Okay.
Too cheesy.
I can't. Well, the T'Challa myth is probably going to be the hardest to deal with because it's the most uncomfortable. It's going to have. It demand. Jesus does not demand that you aim for your higher self. Jesus demands your basic self. You basically supposed to love people. You basically ain't supposed to be bashing motherfuckers in the head. You basically supposed to take care of your kids. T'Challa asked for your higher self. And guess what? The two can't possibly exist. Jesus never set foot in Wakanda. Do you know where Jesus is in Black Panther? The first 2 minutes of the movie where they shipping them niggas off, but they don't get the Wakandans because they can't see them. Them niggas is getting on the Jesus boat. There is no mixing Jesus and T'Challa.
I'm going to say Jesus and T'Challa are the same. Because T'Challa was a bad guy.
I can't do that.
T'Challa came out. Listen, actor Chad Boseman came out in an article and said Black Panther was the bad guy.
Was the bad guy.
I say none of them motherfuckers is beneficial.
I'd say it was balanced between the two.
I say they villainized the solution. Killmonger was the solution.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to tell you right now, any black man who's got super technology from a hidden culture, and when I say super technology, let me tell you something right now.
You should put a duper on it.
Let me tell you something right now. Super duper, right? Let me tell you something right now. Nobody wants to fuck with America. You know why? Because that technology.
Resources.
That's it.
technology.
That technology America got make everybody's, listen, China 5,000 years old. America 300 years old. Chinese people look at American culture like, shut your little dumb ass up. But that technology make them say, oh, okay, now, hold on.
You motherfuckers did introduce us to gunpowder.
Like, hold on. We can't fuck with them.
Tricky ass
So you
Europeans.
mean to tell me, can you imagine if any one of the niggas sitting at this table right now all of a sudden became king of Wakanda? Like there was a real, let's call it Wakanda Lisa, right? That's the new place.
Wakanda Lisa.
I'm going
That's
home.
the real place.
I'm going home.
Wakanda Lisa. You mean to tell me none
Somebody
of us,
finna name their baby that.
I'm just saying, none of us in this motherfucker would be like, oh yeah, we finna take over all, we finna stop all the bullshit that's been happening.
Nigga.
You mean to tell me white motherfuckers get to be called broken children when they go shoot up a whole bunch of schools and
Yes.
something's wrong with them mentally, but
Yes.
black kids are villainized and turned into dangerous thugs. And okay, cool,
Yes.
we finna change.
Yes.
Oh,
All of it. All of it. All of it. I think it should have went like this to me, and this is why you saw the movie and why I didn't write it. Because first off, Killmonger, what they do, and this is kind of screenplay 101. You have to make your villain go to a place that he cannot return.
Yeah.
He couldn't return. He could return from killing the white dude. He could return from killing his girlfriend. You know what he couldn't return from? Killing the Wakandan warrior.
Oh, wait a
That's
minute.
why
Pam.
they-
Hold on. If that's the truth, my nigga, why Loki get to live?
Here's why Loki gets to live. Loki gets to live because Loki.
Wait, tell
is-
people who Loki is.
Loki basically, if Thor is T'Challa,
Okay, you about
Loki is Killmonger. Loki was Thor's adopted brother who came from the cold people and was crazy.
Okay,
as a
never
motherfucker.
mind. Just let me do it. Cause
What? That's right.
he came from the cold people.
Ice people. The ice people. I hey,
Jotunheim.
okay. My relatives couldn't afford comic books. God
The
damn it, I'm
frost
just catching up
giants.
now.
Loki is the Norse god
Yeah.
Yes.
of mischief.
mischief.
And this nigga done killed everybody. He done did all kind of
All
foul
kind of
shit.
foul shit. Except
Tried to kill his daddy.
except
You get to come back though.
come out against the blonde hair and blue eyes directly.
Well, he got to come back, but Killmonger chose to go.
No.
In the
That's-
movie.
but
In the movie,
but I'm
Killmonger's
just
like,
saying the way it's written.
Right.
Well, do you know why Killmonger chose that? Because they set him up to a point of no return. If they did save him, what was they gonna do? Forget that the motherfucker just killed one of the warriors?
I'm just saying, Geoff, Loki tries to kill Odin, my nigga. He let the motherfucking king of the frost giants into Odin's lair.
To kill
And the
his
nigga
daddy.
was about to stab and kill him.
But how-
And then he shot him.
That's true. But how you said if brothers had the tech or super duper technology and the whole shit would be flipped. To me, who wrote that, the original cast who wrote that, they understood history. We had that. We had a civilization where our technology was hundreds and thousands of years before ahead of everybody else, and we ruled people for over 1,000 years. This is just the last time.
Right,
So,
right.
So they understood. To me, Wakanda represented that last time that we were in power and how we wouldn't share the technology and the information
Would you share it today?
with Caucasian.
You understand me, nigga.
Would I share it today?
I'm saying if you were in a position
Right.
that a T'Challa or a Killmonger was in, if this shit actually existed, say you sitting in a motherfucking pyramid,
All right, wait.
would you share the knowledge
goddamn minute.
with the UN and all of the nations involved, my nigga?
Probably not. But I wouldn't I wouldn't hold the information. I would share it with a select few.
I would share it with black people.
like we used to do.
Well, anything
And-
you share with
and
a
have to
few
get out.
is gonna
You
get out.
You can't hold on to the information, which is what we did, and that brings about a certain amount of karma.
But see,
So-
let me hit you with this too, Kev, because that's heavy. It's always us though. If we share it with just our folk all over the world,
But that's what we did.
it's gonna be haters.
But that's what we did.
Our folk always turn on us.
Right.
It
right.
be that one nigga outside of Wakanda Lisa, like,
Yep.
nigga,
Well, here's the problem.
fuck that bitch ass nigga.
Here's the problem.
I just got a motherfucking gram of vibranium, and here this nigga is sitting on
got
a
a gram of
vibranium throne,
vibranium.
bitch ass nigga. If I had that, it's always one of them niggas.
Right.
I got a gram of vibranium.
Right. Right. Well,
Shit.
well, here's the problem with
Oh,
that
shit.
whole vibranium scenario. All right. What you're trying to tell me
Travis Bickle.
is that a bunch of oh yeah, I don't want to use the common colloquialism. They're a bunch of Africans. They got this magic shit that is miles above anything a white man has come up with. I only saw the first 4 minutes of that movie because the rest of it had to be on some bovine feces. How the hell do you expect me to believe that first of all, you some bitches have had this for millions of years, which means you had the technology to watch slavery in real time.
Real time.
You could have flew over.
Slavery in real time.
You could have flew over in that goddamn rocket ship. Oh man, whatever his name is.
to chicken nigga. To
Still
chicken
drinking
nugget.
in here.
To Chalky. I'm sick, some bitch. Anyway, you had all that technology. You had the technology of DNA in the 1800s. So you could check the DNA of them slaves and figure out, in case you needed that they came right from you and you didn't shoot at nobody. Pull the other leg, it plays Jingle Bells.
So, I mean, this shit is crazy, man. I got other topics. I got other stories. That lady, that Florida rep, man, that was just crazy.
Yes, she ain't shit.
Jesus.
We just gotta recognize the ain't shits. Like dude with the gram of vibranium.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the Indian name for hater from now on.
Gram
Yo,
of
excuse me, gram of vibranium.
Grandma vibrating.
The only
That's
gram of
real
vibranium
hilarious.
you have is your goddamn melanin. That's all you
Sitting on
have.
the gram of
All you
vibranium.
have to offer the earth is your dark skin. That's it.
All right, so listen. Really quickly, you're listening to the Zowhat Morning Show on Dash Talk. I'm up in here with the homeboys, Kevin Barringer of the Highland Barringers. I'm in here with Lord Jeff Brown of the Brownies of
Yes.
Madagascar.
Yes, the brownie edibles.
We in here chopping it up. This is our current event show. There's a lot of news out there, and we're just covering specific topics that have been laid out. You know what I mean? And I'm having a good time just listening to the perspective of the homies and trying to sprinkle it a little bit. It's a lot of people watching us live right now on my YouTube channel. I have only one request. We're getting down. This is our final topic of the show. Everybody, please hit the like button. Please hit the share button. And seriously, hit that super chat button. If I see you super chatting, I'm going to shout you out. I appreciate everybody so far that has done so to this point. Get to it right now. We're getting towards the end of the show. Here's our final topic. This one is crazy. I don't know if y'all heard about this. This is People magazine, people.com. I don't know if you guys have heard this, but this was crazy. Some people were still in slavery until the 60s.
Oh yeah.
And they didn't know about it.
Right.
What? The last slaves of Mississippi.
Called a peonage.
What? Hannibal Red just dropped us $2. Please keep them coming.
That's what's up.
What? Felicia McRae just dropped us $10. I can't believe this.
Man.
Did you guys hear about this story?
Yeah, I heard about this
You
story.
read it,
Yeah.
right? Oh my God. This is crazy. With every step into the let me just say this. The story that Miller, 63 years old, and her relatives tell is a sepia-tone nightmare straight out of the Old South. For years, she says, the family was forced to pick cotton, clean house, milk cows, all without being paid under the threat of whippings rape, and even death. They say they were passed from white family to white family, their condition never improving until finally hope that life would ever get better was nearly lost. And basically, these motherfuckers was in slavery until the 60s.
Well, I'm a little embarrassed to tell you that I know exactly how that happened. Be honest with you.
They were isolated until recently as the 1960s.
Absolutely.
Under peonage, blacks were forced to work off debts, real or imagined, with free labor under the same types of violence and coercion as slave. I just don't get it.
Well, believe it, because it was, honestly, it was a mistake of my cousin Earl. That is the reason that them folks was freed.
Shit.
Here's what happened. Uncle Earl. Jesus Christ, that's a good look. Oh, that's, hey.
Stay focused.
Uncle Earl was a UPS driver back in the 60s in down Mississippi. Here's what happened. He went to work drunk one morning, and
Thanks. $10 from TJ. Go
he's
ahead.
supposed to deliver some TVs to the plantation. One of them Negroes on the front porch said, take it around the back.
Negroes.
Yep. He was driving, and he went around the back all right. He didn't go around the back of the house. He went to the slave quarters and dropped all them goddamn TVs off. Them slaves turned that TV on and said, wait just a goddamn minute. Y'all got Star Trek? Y'all got,
on,
y'all,
Geoff.
that's Jim Brown. What the fuck are we, and then they all left. If it was not for my drunk Uncle Earl, there'd still be slavery.
God damn it. This shit is a real story.
Just a mistake.
How can that still exist in America?
Yeah.
Are you kidding? Are you kidding?
I just have to ask the question.
Nigga, they only let us loose because they had to. And then they came with the 13th Amendment to make sure that we wasn't really loose. Do you know why slavery was abolished? Because stupid white folks couldn't find jobs.
Wow.
That's why. Stupid white people could not find jobs.
Where's I gonna work, boss? So again, it doesn't surprise me because last week we talked about how the lawyers for the NCAA are using the 13th Amendment
Right.
to justify not playing or not paying
Paying the athletes.
athletes. See, America has an intimate
Absolutely.
slavery is America's soulmate.
Slavery is the world's
No,
soulmate.
no.
It's the world's
Slavery
soulmate.
is
the oldest
yes.
thing going in the world,
Yes.
man.
Slavery, you cannot have wealth without it.
Without
That's- yeah, it's
slavery.
the
You
first-
can't-
yeah,
you
it's the
can't get
first
rich
financial-
without
it's
it.
the first financial market.
You can get rich without it. The problem is the slaves they have can walk off the plantation. And now sisters who complain that we only give it to y'all and we don't give it to the niggas. Dear black basketball players, the McDonald's, yes, this is to the McDonald's All-Americans, all of you. If after you hear this story about the NC2A and you do not turn down whatever they have to say to either go play with LeVar Ball's the shit,
LeVar Ball is doing it.
Yep.
yes,
No.
or
Shit,
to
he
play with
doing it.
Ice Cube.
He sure is.
Well, Ice Cube is for retired pros.
Okay, well,
But the LeVar Ball shit,
Junior basketball league.
because nigga,
do you know
we
how
will
many
go
dudes?
around these motherfucking emotional, manipulative, lying ass, evil coach. And I'm gonna say the coaches is evil because they know the situation
They
and
know the game.
circumstances
They know the
that a
game.
lot of these parents are in.
Yep.
And oh well, we helping you, nigga. You ain't helping.
No, you not.
helping
Yourself.
yourself.
No, you not. How the fuck you gonna sit in my house with the shit, the house I built, the food I grew?
You grew
You
some
sit
food?
in my house eating on the food, and then you helping me out by handing me the shit you don't want to eat? Get the fuck out of here with that shit. What I was gonna say is
Yeah,
if you
'cause-
know this shit right now and you still go to one of these colleges, Your Jasper ass, shade tree, house coon ass is a part of the problem.
Let's go back though. What other college can they go to?
Who said they got to go to college?
Right.
No, hear what I'm saying for the athlete, because for most athletes, for most student athletes, college
Is the way.
is the conduit
Yes.
to the pros, right? You gotta go. So you had some people saying, "Oh, Zoe, maybe they should go. Maybe they should go to HBCUs." But HBCUs,
That's why I didn't say it.
they
Same
still under the NCAA.
shit. Same shit.
You under dig?
So what happens? What happens if we start our own basketball league?
See, that's
What happens when the
LeVar Ball.
NBA
Again, this is
when the
LeVar
NBA
Ball.
No,
LeVar
no, no,
Ball
no.
has a great idea.
Damn
but
LeVar Ball.
Who's gonna furnish it? Who's gonna publish? I mean, finance.
Kobe, dear Kobe, this is what's going on in my high ass mind. What would you do if you woke up tomorrow and
Nigga,
found
Kobe
this?
won't buy his mama a house.
Thank you.
Watch this. Watch this.
That's real. That's
Watch
real.
this. Watch this. Kobe, if you do not give, and this is everybody who can afford it, the following people who can afford $5 million, like buying a pair of shoes, that does not contribute to the NBA, black people in America will disavow you, your families, and anything you touch for the next 6 generations.
He
And I
don't
know you don't
care.
care. That's not the point that he cares. That's not the point that he cares. That's not the point. I'm not doing it because you care. I'm doing it because you ain't shit. That's the problem. Niggas always complain or always talking about who cares about what they do.
Put your flash dance hands down.
Beat his Beat Street hands.
You niggas is
said
you
your
niggas are
flash
horrible.
dance hands.
You niggas are horrible.
That shit was on yesterday.
Nigga.
That's hilarious.
The last time I saw tan jeans, I was sitting on the floor of my grandmama house watching Starsky and Hutch. Nigga. Yo,
They
tan
matched my
jeans.
tan hat.
That don't matter.
Oh, nigga.
I got some cross colors. I got some cross colors that match this shit. This go with
All
the
I
jacket.
want you to do is get a broom and start pop locking.
Nigga.
This nigga look like
Nigga.
the elderly Turbo out of this motherfucker. Somebody get old ass Turbo out of here. We got a porch he can sweep. Get out there and start popping, nigga.
Nigga, did you say turbo?
All right, we're
I
done.
will stab you, Turbo. That's hilarious.
Nah, man, we're having a great time. We're talking about topics that are trending in the world. Last slaves of Mississippi,
Yeah, that's some
all the
bullshit.
way to the 60s.
Yeah, she was talking about how they raped her and she couldn't have kids after they raped her. And
Ooh, who? What?
the one who the article's about.
Okay.
All right, so I got one more. I want to try to get through it as quick as I can. I forgot the lady's name, but did you guys see the teacher? The fucking teacher. She's a teacher, for Christ's sake. She has a white supremacist podcast.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Well, some people would be like, shut the fuck up. You niggas are black supremacists.
Yes, we are. You are too. You just don't understand why.
I'm not a black supremacist.
I am.
I'm just saying, some people would look at us like that.
Look me smooth in the face with that shit.
Exclusive Florida public school teacher has a white nationalist podcast. Diana Volachich suggests Muslims be eradicated from the earth, believes anti-Semitic conspiracy theories, and teaches middle school social studies. And she's unapologetic about it. Let me tell you something. The shit white people do on a humbug, niggas go to jail. Niggas go right to jail.
On a humbug.
You's a motherfucking criminal, nigga. You going to jail. I'm throwing the book at you, my nigga.
Well, here's my problem.
You getting 482 years
She just the honest one.
consecutively.
She just the honest one. Please explain the difference between her and the teacher in the movie Malcolm X that told Malcolm
Oh,
Little
yeah. Oh,
to
yeah,
stop
yeah,
studying.
yeah.
Nigga, that was a
that was
a mind and
Yep.
spirit terrorist.
Yes.
I'm gonna be a lawyer.
So-
Look, little
No,
nigga.
you're not.
No.
No, you're not.
You should do some other
So
shit,
how
okay?
is she different? She represents
You should be
this
a lawnmower
entire-
blade sharpener.
this entire.
Lawnmower blade.
Yeah, you should sharpen lawnmower blades, nigga. The f-
You crazy for that one?
You have an aptitude for that. I can see you. You have
Somebody hand me something dull.
very strong
I'm gonna
knuckles.
stab you to death with a salad spoon. If you say a lawnmower blade sharpener,
Yes, he did.
nigga, that is too long to even put on a loan application.
Yes, but I can tell by his knuckles.
I hate
He's
you
talented.
right now. I hate you right now.
All right,
Yes.
listen, we gotta go. We got 60 seconds. We gotta go. Kev, where can they find you?
Yo, realnagas.com. Also, subscribe to the Patreon channel, patreon.com/realnagas, and go check out the Face of the Dragon documentary on the Real Nagas YouTube channel.
Hey, and Jeff Brown, where do they find you?
Okay.
At Homesick.
Yes, sir. At home sick doing giraffe balls 3 days a week now. I'm finna turn out giraffe balls. I'm getting my whole social media shit up. So go this Thursday, The Inappropriate Hour, produced by Zoe Williams. I will be on that, and y'all know y'all can find my monkey ass right here.
Hey, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Check it out. Later on tonight, The Voice of Reason will be back with another heater, 5 to 7 p.m. on Dash Talk Radio. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Zowhat Morning Show. We appreciate it, and we about to bounce.
We out.
Deuces.
Peace.